All right, so I'm back out here. We got a little bit of stuff that's falling around the sides, so I'll have to get that up, which kind of sucks, but I mean, that's just how it is. So we'll do that. They also, Talbot Building Supply brought me wood, which we'll need to make our planks on the scaffolding for not only this, but the scaffolding around the pool pour as well. So I'm gonna go through and find which of all that stuff is the one-sided forms and look for the screws they should have sent with them, and yeah, just start carrying things in here. But we got rain all day yesterday, and you see, we're not flooded, part due to Chris staying late and getting all this stuff done. But ain't nothing but to do it, so let's get to it. Another day on the pool project. Fab Form is the name of the company. They make this stuff called Fast Foot. If you've never seen it before, you roll it out and it opens up, and you set it for your footing so you can do a mono pour. So you pour the walls and the footing at the same time so there's no cold joint. So we'll get into that. They've got some sewn corners. That's the same material and just fits the corner in. That's our Zonts, Zuckles, and Zats for doing the bracing for the pool. And we got the Fast Foot. That's a little leg that's adjustable so we can set. You'll see us. We'll stack everything around, and then we take the little foots, and they're adjustable, and you set it till you get the height of what we want the floor of the pool to be, which is going to be 10 to 12 inches. We're going to determine exactly today. You level everything out, triple check it, brace it, and pour. So that's that. We've gone ahead and brought down the forms for the first 3 layers of the lower pool. We have to put these together, so let me show you that. They come in big cardboard containers, but they quickly dissolve. So these are actually the forms without the webbing in it. So you slide these in and create and put all the webbing in, and then you've got this piece on the end that attaches to it, and then those are where you screw your wood panels in that you're going to remove after the pour. So put it all together, put all this together, screw the panels on with the screws they send, put the panels on, pour your concrete, it dries, it cures, and pull the panels off, and you've got a concrete pool. Then you just got to finish it like you normally would with whatever you choose. We're going to use Eco Finish. We'll get into that more. Why are you doing this at the same time you're building the house? This is a big hole, it's in the way, blah, 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 blah. That's true, but I'm the builder, so I've got to deal with it, number one. Number two, you need to treat this as a big movie set. It's real, but we're filming. So we're not only on timelines of building a house, building a pool, that kind of thing, but we're on other people's timelines too, like, suppliers like Nudura and Aaron coming out from Missouri with his guys, and all the help you're going to see out here next week. So you're going to see the walls of the house all going up next week along. So we're going to get the lower part of the pool ready before Aaron gets here, and then the rest of the pool and the house are going to start being built at the same time in about a week. Also, you have costs like your pump truck to pump all the concrete. So we've got isolated footings that go in here for the steel, and we've got footings that go, piers that go out here that support the balcony. We can pour all that at the same time as we're pouring like the lower pool if we wanted to, or the upper pool. We can pick one, and it helps with overall cost because pump trucks are expensive. That is not cheap at all. That really adds to the cost. So, and all that stuff adds up. So lots of reasons for that, but that's the easiest way. I've been trying to think how I could explain it, but that's the easiest way I could, is because we're filming for YouTube, and we would not be able to build this if we did not have partnerships and agreements with other companies, right? So our job, i.e. my job, is to give you as much information on this as possible once we really get into the details and start doing it, so that other people that want to do things like this, like if you want to build an ICF pool, doesn't mean you want to build 2 ICF pools or build one this deep or whatever, but if you want to build one, I'm gonna try and make it where, you know, you get even more of an idea of what it entails, and hook you up with people like Aaron at All 3 Pools that will help make that a reality for you, and you know what we run into with the block and all that kind of stuff. So hope you enjoy it. Ask questions, especially if you're trying to do something yourself. I've tried to make this project so ridiculous and oversized and big that we cover all kinds of things that people can use no matter what project you're trying to do. So hope it's a learning experience, and looking forward to making the journey together. And set the bucket in there for us to start, you know, shoveling stuff out. But we see another crack over here, so you can see the water. I mean, we're keeping ahead of the water fine, even with this little pump. We're going to put a permanent well on that side though to pump out of with an industrial pump, just in case. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So when we move it, that's what will happen there. And but he's going to test. We saw a crack over here, so he's going to see if it hopefully doesn't fall in the freaking hole. We'll be getting the rakes and the shovels. I don't know where they put them. To be honest with y'all, my butthole is puckered up right now. No, don't put the counterweight over. Well, I guess the boom probably weighs more than that. Yeah, fear's not something I usually have a lot, but this is definitely iffy. I think we're gonna please God, go the other way. Please go that way. Look at that. Well, get to it. Yeah, you have my butthole puckered up a little bit.
Why?
The back lift up a little bit. You know, I mean, it wasn't bad.
What lifted up?
When you were reaching in the back of the machine, coming up just a little bit, but you know.
Common.
Huh. As you see, they can't come just the one side, hence the term one-sided form. We'll set it up and we'll see what it takes to put one together. So bring one piece over. There it is. Grab a stack of those, throw them on the table. All right, that was nice. Hold on, we still got these to do. Slides on there, not a lot to it, is it, Josh?
No.
All right, that's one completed form. Only thing left would be to put the wood on it, but I feel like, so if we put the wood on it now, obviously it's heavier, more to move around versus putting it on while we're just in the hole. What do you think?
I mean, we're only doing
36 of them. All right. So we put 35 of these together.
Yep.
This is number 36, which is what we need for the first 3 rows of the ICF. So I thought I'd do a little come out of time lapse and show you one being done up close. So this is how it comes. It's just one-sided form, so it's just like it sounds. One piece of styrofoam. The webbings just slide till they click. All right, then you got these little pieces that slide on the end, and that's what the wood is going to screw onto on this side. You'll see that later. So when we pour the concrete, like I said earlier, concrete cures, unscrew it, pop it off, got the concrete wall. There you go. Ready to stack. We're going to get all these down and ready. We're going to take the fab form, roll it out, and then I'll take these, put them roughly where they have to go, put the plywood on one side, get all that situated. Then we'll bring out the old beep beep, get everything squared up. And these are the corner pieces that Marshall brought us. Aaron sent them. So you see that's the 2 corners of the form, right? They come together and then they go in place and stay when you pour. And then your, say your pool having a hard corner, you got this rounded spot. So that'll fit up against the piece of wood. And so when the concrete flows in there, got a smooth corner to it. What are we doing, Josh?
We are measuring to figure out how to place the forms for the lower pool.
Yep. So, don't know if they'll show up on the camera, but we took a point off the house and then we came over how far we were supposed to be with another point. Then we used the plumb bob to set us down in the ground. And then we know how far we have to be off of that to start. So, nice thing is having an operator like Chris, because the walls are so straight. I mean, there's a little bump out there, but it's obvious. But I mean, it was almost close where we could just measure off the walls, which is great. But so now we're going to measure off going this direction, and then we're going to make sure we're square, and then we're going to roll out the fast foot, and we're going to set some forms in here, just see what it kind of looks like, and get the wood panels that go on, and screw some of those on, just kind of get an idea of what we're doing. The corners are the only thing that have me kind of wondering a little bit. But when Marshall came by earlier in Austin, they assured me that it was no problem. So, yeah, we'll find out if they're right. Yeah. So Chris and I have talked about the water situation. This, of course, has to move because we're going to be building the pool here. We're going to put a full-length piece of pipe in all the way up. So I've got a permanent way to run a true industrial full-cycle pump if I want to. But we may also, once this is all formed up and poured, we may dig out the burn pit and bring clay in lifts and kind of seal that back up, because that's probably why we're getting so much there. We'll see. A couple options. We'll talk about those later, but the water's manageable even with this little pump we've got, so we're going to keep going. How's it going, Michael?
Pretty good.
How'd this all clean up?
Pretty good.
Yeah? You want to go grab a broom so we can do something about this dirt?
You got something better.
All right, what is it? All right, still looks dirty to me. I'm waiting. Man, it's even blowing the gravel around. All right. Getting this all cleaned up so that we can start stacking blocks. Man, where'd you get that? AO tree. Man, my day, I had to use a broom. All right, well, I'm gonna put a link in the description so y'all can check it out and get one too. It's lightweight, rechargeable, easy, came with 2 batteries, and throw it in your vehicle and you got something for the work site. Or if you need one for your house, that'll take care of stuff too. I mean, it's blowing dirt around, so I mean, it's gonna take care of leaves, no problem. Well, we did what we could do. It's yeah, so it's coming together. We got our strings running everywhere. That's our little limp tape measure there. We're kind of figuring out where the main, so this is going to share a wall here. That wall will be it'll be 10 and 5, so 15 plus the thickness of the concrete, 16, 17. Yeah, it'll be around 17 feet. Well, then we'll be a little bit less, so it'll do the spillover. So around 16, 17 feet, that wall straight up. And so that's the one we're most concerned with. We're not going to pour it all at once. We'll pour the lower pool, and then you've got that thickness of the slab for the lower pool is where we'll do our cold joint in the wall, because we won't have to worry about it leaking right there, because that's not gonna be holding any water, right? See where everything comes up, but it's been a day and we're going inside, aren't we?
Yep.
That's it. So see you in the next one.